Adeyemi Ajimobi. And for those who do not know, Barrister Oke's father, Chief Akin-Oke, is the immediate past chairman of the opposition All Progressives Congress in Oyo State. Today we are speaking with our celebrity guest, and he's one of those in the forefront of the battle to secure votes for the presidential candidate of the All Progressives Congress. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is right on the front, and àwọn tí wọ́n gbé lọ́wọ́ gidi tán Ọlọ́run níjó jábọ̀ ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́ ẹ kú ìkàlẹ̀ àlejò wa ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò yìí you're welcome. ẹ kẹ́wọ̀n yẹn wá.
Gbogbo ara lé ẹ káàárọ̀.
Àwọn ará odò náà kí wọn kí wọ́n má ṣe ara lé nìkan àti Desmond G kẹ́ẹ̀kì àwọn onírùngbọ̀n ẹ kí àwọn onírùngbọ̀n ọ̀dà ẹ má bínú mi sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀yin onírùngbọ̀n.
Àwọn onísàlẹ̀ odò akẹ́yìn náà
ilé bàbá ìyá mi nù lẹ́yìn sọ òkè odò.
ẹ mú mọ bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni.
ẹlẹ́yẹ kí wa.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
Okay, it's a good thing you are on the show. We thank you for taking time out of no time and considering the circumstances surrounding our meeting and your being here. I really appreciate you, and I am always very elated when I see and I know somebody that I am relating with is honorable. It makes me feel so happy because honor is something that is so scarce in Nigeria today. Why is it so scarce, so difficult to get to meet or see an honorable Nigerian? Why?
Well, kí ni Yorùbá honorable
ọmọlúàbí.
Ẹ̀yin náà ti sọ tán. Ìwà ọmọlúàbí tí àwọn bàbá wa tán fi lélẹ̀ ó dẹ̀rẹ̀ ó yẹ kó so wá pọ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí pàápàá jùlọ àwa ọmọ káàárọ̀ oòjíire.
Ló yẹ kó máa tọ́ wa sọ́nà.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ìwà ọmọlúàbí kí dẹ̀ ló ń jẹ́wọ́ ọmọlúàbí ká ṣe ohun tó tọ́
nígbà gbogbo níbi gbogbo.
So yẹ ká máa yin olóògbé tí ó fún wa ní
akọmọná
orí ìyẹn gangan àwọn ọ̀tọ́nà ọmọlúàbí.
tá a bá dì mú sẹ́mùkì lọ́yọ̀ state pésẹ̀tà akáma lóòkè ni.
Aṣíwájú la jẹ́.
ọ̀dà ẹja mu ẹ̀ka tó ẹ̀kọ́ dànù kúrò níbẹ̀ ọ̀nà ẹ̀yin tẹ̀ ń gbọ́ wa barrister nígbà mo ti sọ pé barrister Àbáyọ̀mí Òkè ayé tí mo kì í amòfin ni wọ́n nù.
mo ṣe sọ lọ́rọ̀ barrister tẹ̀ ń kí
sí. wọ́n ní wọ́n lárò oko làwọn dá mọ́ ìtọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ pọ̀ ẹ̀yin olóṣèlú lẹ́mọ́ sọ. pé because gbogbo ẹ̀yin olóṣèlú tẹ́ bá ti jẹ́ lọ́ọ̀yà báyìí barrister.
ẹ̀yin lẹ fi ṣe èmi kọ́ mo fi ṣe o ti wá ní kẹ́ ẹ̀
káyọ̀ ọ̀dà ayọ̀kù kí ni àwọn ọmọkùnrin honorable
gangan ẹ filẹ̀.
káfíyẹn náà lẹ Àbáyọ̀mí Òkè ọ̀dà kò burú ṣètìlá tó pẹ̀lẹ́ ọmọlúwàbí mi. So it's a good thing, and I know God is going to continue to be with you. So on behalf of management, like I said, I welcome you to this show. I know you are not here to talk about your dad, but I'm sure you are used to people asking you about him. What kind of father is he at home? Or maybe was he when you were growing up? Because you are your own father in your own house now.
Okay. Well, you've gone back to growing up. If you had asked me what kind of a father is he, I would have said you should be able to answer that as well without me.
He's a wonderful man.
Saying that.
I've had one or two dealings with him, and honorable too.
Yeah, those are the people that the ethos of progressivism is what they live for. And what is that?
And they're upholding it.
Yeah, it's honesty at all times. Even though if we're being honest is against your own personal interest. You would still say it as it is. And then the honor of being factual, truthful, and then being honest to the truth or to power. Yes. That's part of him. And then there's always been a disciplinarian, and he's a very liberal person. So we grew up not as a strict man. We grew up to decide ourselves what we want to do. So there's always the freedom for whatever you want to do. And that's why we are what we are today.
That's why you are what you are today by the grace of God. And now you became a commissioner, but a lot of people will say perhaps your dad forced you to join politics because this you filled this quota to
no, let me
what they allocated to you just gave it to you. No, so maybe that's why you became a commissioner.
13% derivation. let me like when you did say something about background. My first encounter with anything politics, which as of then I may not truly understand, was 1976 Constituent Assembly, when my dad contested in Ogbomoso.
Okay.
I was below 10 years old. And I can remember vividly the poster with his afro, black and white. He was wearing suit because my father, when we were growing up, is always in suit. So I saw the poster and I knew they cooked rice. Everybody was going to Ogbomoso upon London. And they came back and everybody was downcasted. I want to do long but on all the Dari Kodo. So that was my first encounter with whatever it is that you will now know that it's politics or it's election and And my second major encounter was 1983 at Mapo Hall, Obafemi Awolowo's presidential campaign. And we were there from morning, and Awolowo came in an helicopter. I can still remember that day. Went on the rostrum and we were shouting. We've been there since 9 o'clock, and he came in around 2. Baba Deni, eti lataro, ati depika soro, to jeka soro. But to me, I was born into this, what you people call politics. It's a way of life for someone like me. I knew right from get-go that I was going to
become a politician.
I wouldn't want to say that. I knew that I was going to come into government.
No, you have to become a politician first.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily.
Okay, all right.
Politics is not a job. Politics is just a way of life. You must have your day job.
Your first address.
Calling, yes.
Or second address.
Well, first address, like Desmond now is the politician of Awonirumo. So I knew. So all along growing up, I've always been interested in policy, but
play one role or the other
to change people's life and be involved in changing people's life for the best. So coming into it in 2011, when I was appointed as a special advisor on environment. So when I was appointed as the special advisor on environment, that was my first relation. Even though during the campaign, my campaign. So, tí mo ṣe sọ mo ti mọ̀ wípé àjọ kan lọ́jọ́ iwájú máa ṣe tí mo ṣe nǹkan tó dẹ̀ mú mi padà òṣèlú kọ́ ẹ̀ máa sọ pé òṣèlú. Torí wọ́n ti bàjẹ́ service to humanity. Torí wọ́n ti bá ọ̀rọ̀ òṣèlú tẹ̀ ń sọ àwọn kan ti sọ di iṣẹ́. Ó ti wá di wípé
do or die.
So àwọn èèyàn ò ní gbàgbọ́ nínú olóṣèlú mọ́.
Ó dáa kò burú. Ẹ jẹ́ ẹ tún gbé bàbá yìí. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń gbọ́ wa ẹ lè wò wá ní orí ẹ̀rọ ayélujára. Facebook wa Splash FM 105.5 Splash FM 105.5 lẹ́ẹ̀tì gbọ́ wa. Engineer Ọlánrewájú Dáramọ́lá láti Ìbàdàn Electricity Distribution Company ní D. Roberts. Ẹ ṣé tẹ́ ń gbọ́ wa, ẹ ṣé tẹ́ ń wò wá. God bless you, Engineer Dáramọ́lá. God bless you, God bless you, God bless you. So bí mo ṣe ń bọ́rọ̀ bọ̀ àlejò wa lórí ètò yìí Àbáyọ̀mí Ọ̀kẹ́, amòfin tó gbóná ṣánáṣá, wọ́n tún wá jẹ́ ẹni tó tún fẹ́ràn eré ìdárayá náà. Ọlọ́run á jẹ́ káráyé sọ̀rọ̀ sports lẹ́ni World Cup ẹ̀bọ̀ torí àwọn nǹkan tí a fẹ́ sọ ó wà mọ́ Ọlọ́run dárí jẹun Nàìjíríà kúkú lọ kí là ń nira wa lára fún àbí ẹ̀kọ́ wò lárí kọ́ ń bí létà pé bá a ṣe lọ yìí ẹ̀kọ́ wo ló wà ń bẹ̀ gbogbo ẹ̀ náà ara nǹkan tó ń ṣe wá Nàìjíríà náà ni nǹkan tá a ṣe lè lọ tẹ̀m̀bẹ̀lẹ̀kún ọ̀tẹ̀ sí oríṣiríṣi náà la máa ṣe fúnra tó tá à ń ṣe débi pé a ṣe dé shooting stars gbogbo ẹ̀ lásọ mò ń bọ́rọ̀ bọ̀ náà. So we were talking about you and growing up and becoming looking forward to being of use of service to our people. So what would you say was the major lesson your dad taught you while growing up when as per this issue of being of service, of useful to the society?
You know, when you're growing up, you wouldn't understand why your parents do certain things until when you are old enough to start rationalizing why. And whenever you go to my father's office, because he used to work in Evans Brothers then, there are always people there. He's a people's man, and at times you wonder why he's always about service for him, about bringing people together. Like there's virtually nobody or that my father does not have his number, but he would never use such contact for himself, for personal use. So we grew up with the belief that others first, yourself last.
Others first, yourself last. Okay, we will talk about you as a person when we come back from this very, very short break. Don't go anywhere. Our guest has been Abayomi, okay? And if it be a
Esquire saying
Esquire, I don't know, Esquire. That's one. Jalo Georgia. Ambo. Yes, you are welcome back to the show. It's still Parrot Extra Hour on radio. You could talk on radio. Our guest with me, our celebrating guest with me is Abayomi, okay, Esquire. And I'm sure you're happy. You are not a barista. Well, if you happen to be, you answer that kind of name, you are a barista, then I'm a Colinti.
Exactly.
1-1 goalless draw, like buying. So, I promised our people that we'll start talking about you as a person when we get back, return from a short break. We want to start from you because when I was introducing you, I said you are one of those at the forefront of the campaign to get Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu to become the next president of Nigeria, especially in this part of Nigeria.
And Senator Teslim for
oh yes,
okay,
I will not miss it because of course Ifani Fatima náà wà gbogbo ẹjọ́ mọ́ra wọn náà ni by implication mo sọ pé ọ̀sọ̀rọ̀ Senator Teslim Kolawole Folarin as your candidate as gubernatorial candidate in Oyo State. Well, Oyo Accord people are having their own day at the courts as we are speaking. And we have also had guests on this show who submitted that most of the tickets given out to APC members in the state, in Oyo State I'm talking, cannot stand legal scrutiny. Thank God you are a lawyer. They said Jagba principle was deployed. What is your own perspective?
Well, as
legal scrutiny, key was there.
As a legal person, and since the matter is in court, I would not want to talk about it.
No, I'm not talking about court. I'm talking about even your own.
Yeah. Since the matter, some of the matter is in court.
So they are in court.
The most important thing is this: be that as it may, I'm a party person, and Jagba, Besile, Besoke. It's a game. It's a competition.
Somebody even said the Jagba thing. Everybody is into it.
Yeah.
And now I'm about Jagba.
Well, let's be candid. In 2019, that my good friend Adebayo Adelabu got the ticket. It wasn't like there was an election.
So
everybody
elements of Jagba, no one,
well, I don't want us to use that word. It's very
derogatory.
It's very progressive using Jagba. Kenon Jagba, Ule Lonja Nkongba. But the bottom line is this: Adelabu himself, when he won in 2019, some people were made to step down for him, and those people did not leave the party. They stayed and worked for him. Even if the dynamics was against you, or if the whole thing was schemed against you, as a loyal party person, you stay and see what's going to happen at the end of the day. Not that you left the party with the intention that Kiwobua lose.
Ẹ̀bí tí ẹ máa ń wò ẹ má bínú pé mo fẹ́ editorialize báyìí torí pé gbogbo wa la gbọ́ lọ́hùn gbọ́.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ìbò tó ń bá Jagba lọ́wọ́ ẹ lọ jókòó kó wá gbogbo nǹkan tó lọ́wọ́ máa ṣe.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, Olúwa ló ń fúnni nípò. So the general attitude is what we started off with, that what is honor, what is ọmọlúàbí. Kò ń ṣe dandan èmi nìkan kọ́ ni gbogbo ẹ̀.
Èmi nìkan àfẹ́mí. So you think it's a good omen and decision that over half of members of APC are in the state are in different parties today as we're
Reconciliation is ongoing.
It's ongoing.
At least if you followed us to Oyo and listened to what our gubernatorial candidate said, that reconciliation will continue until the night of the election. So we'll continue reconciling, we continue begging, appealing, pleading, dobaling, and bending down and kneeling down to.
And to buy a bune, to buna, that's only
òṣèlú náà ni gbogbo ọ̀dọ́ wa gbà. tó bá lóun lẹ́kẹ̀ ìbú àwa náà sọ̀rọ̀ pé àwa náà kẹrẹ̀.
ẹgbẹ́nu yín fagbálagbá fún.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
ó dà kò burú. So but what are the chances of Senator Teslim Kolawole Folarin that next year's global election is just around the corner?
Okay, that's very important. And I was part of. Let's start from his person. Senator Teslim Kolawole Folarin is an astute politician. Number one. Number two, he's been in public administration, be it legislative, for the past only God knows when. He's the third time senator. So you're looking at experience when it comes to public administration, when it comes to stakeholders' participation. Unlike some people that all they've done in their life is running a one-man business. You know, all these little things matter, and that's why when you listen to the Americans or the people of the Western world, they always say we'll hit the ground running. We're not going to get there and start experimenting. She stadium nika she ni she garage ni she kini. No, we will do it. We will do what we think or what we have planned. And thank God today I'm part of the Blueprint and Manifesto Committee, so I can tell you for free most of the things that from the first day, May 29, 2023, when we are sworn in when Senator Teslim is sworn in as the executive governor, what we're going to do starts from that day. And we won't rumble and fall and then come on, you cannot be Baba.
Oda Kuburu. So what are the permutations, you know? By Lashimani. I prefer she read the woman. I want to tell you.
Iṣẹ́ wa ni tá a fẹ́ ṣe ní àwa torí ẹ̀ la fi sọ pé ìgbà wo bí ta ti ń campaign àwọn ò ní búyàn àwọn ò dẹ̀ ní sọ pé ẹnìkan ṣe báyìí ní táwa fẹ́ ṣe làwọn máa polówó torí àtìrí ní táwọn kan ṣe àtìrí ní tí Senator Abiola Isiaq ṣe fọdún 8 kò ṣẹlẹ̀ rí àti lẹ́yìn àwọn tó sọ pé àwọn lè ṣe jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ láàrin ọdún 3 èyí tó ti yá tó sọ pé àwọn kan yá jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ lọ́dún 8 àti rí gbogbo ẹ̀. ìntàwà náà dẹ̀ fẹ́ ṣe ká mú láti ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ ìlú Ọ̀yọ́ state àti alágbàgbé nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ gbogbo ètò tá a ní fún wọn ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti ìforúkọlẹ̀ ìgbà tá a bá meye èèyàn tó wà lọ́yọ́ state bá la ṣe fẹ́ plan fún wọn ìyẹn ṣe pàtàkì tẹ́lá dẹ̀ wo manifesto wa ó wà lára àwọn tí
federal government ni ó mọ̀ ṣe
census ní tiwọn yẹn.
kílẹ̀ yẹn
àwa lè ṣe data
ó dà.
because tá a bá dá afẹ́ tẹ̀ ìwúrú splash ní sìn afẹ́ fún wọn lówó rànwọ́ èèyàn mélòó la mọ̀ tó gbà síbi iṣẹ́ wọn.
èèyàn àwọn èèyàn bíi Desmond èèyàn 3 ni Desmond nìkan.
so bọ́lá yé lè la fẹ́ fún wọn tí yóò tó gbogbo orú nǹkan yẹn aláti ní data ká tó lè plan ẹni tí yóò bá ní data a kàn ń tanra wa jẹ ni.
data gangan ni foundation
of planning.
ó dà kò burú. Okay. Since you are one of those people strategizing and canvassing for votes for Senator Bola Tinubu, APC's presidential candidate, apart from party affinity, apart from Yoruba solidarity parapo, and maybe the undoubtable feats he achieved as Lagos State Governor, do you think it stands to offer Nigerians what do you think it stands to offer Nigerians when he becomes president?
Yeah, the most important thing with someone like Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the fact that he's a visionary person, and what the driving force for any leader is a man of vision. If you want to lead and you the leader does not have a vision, then so we all know him. He has a master plan for Lagos, and I thank God that since 1999 to where Lagos State is now,
it's been forward ever.
Exactly, and we see the tremendous long-term development plan, and that is what is lacking generally in Nigeria today. There is no continuity as to long-term planning. So we believe that Asiwaju
continuity, I'm sorry to cut you short, the continuity you are talking about, must it be the same party? If party A is in power today and it goes and party B comes in, it should continue.
That's why we have to credit President Muhammadu Buhari You have to credit him for that. He could have come on board and jettisoned all that the 16 years of PDP claimed they've achieved. Let's take the second Niger bridge.
Okay.
They claim they've done it over and again for the last 16 years, and within the last 7 or 8 years, you've seen that he's completed it.
Okay.
Look at the rail. He didn't start it, but it was started by the PDP administration, but he has completed it.
Lagos Ibadan Express Road.
Yeah, that's continuity. The government is continuing.
Okay.
But when we jettison that Ajimobi was doing something, it's not in our vision, we need to look at the people, the masses. What is the interest, what's the overall interest of that project to the people? That's what matters most.
That's what matters most. In Oyo State, can you look at this issue of continuity vis-a-vis what the present administration in the state is doing?
Yeah, well, the first thing is,
we were singing Ashiwaju Niwa. At least that one is continuing.
Yeah, well, let's take a simple one. Education, SGB. Schools Governing Board
okay.
was a well-conceived initiative after consultation with stakeholders, which is very important. And this administration came on board and abandoned it without looking at the pros and cons. They could have modified it
okay.
and make it look better. And the issue of 3,000 naira being paid by parents, 3,000 for a year. It's very minimal, and then we play too much of politics than governance. So in playing politics, the 3,000 naira was abandoned, and now you see that if I tell you that some schools, 3-4 people share one question paper during exams, we know what people like Desmond would have done under that situation.
Giraffe method.
Question share.
There's the giraffe method.
So it's part of the challenges. See, realistically speaking, there's a recession. There's no money. So every little money that we can source or mop up from every sector matters. Government cannot do most things alone anymore. We need to have public participation in what we do.
Public participation in whatever we are doing
as a government.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'll still have to come back to this issue of the Tinubu presidency that I asked you the other time. And most people opposing Ashiwaju Tinubu today will not do the same thing 10 years ago. They said it's not the same Tinubu that governed Lagos that you are now seeing today. What is your view? What do you think?
Ara àwọn Yorùbá tí ta kọ́ lọ́wọ́ Senator Ajimobi ọ̀tá ẹni ń pòdò ọ̀yá. Tàbárẹ̀ ti dérú gbàgede tá a dé yìí lẹ́mọ̀ jùmọ̀ oníkàlùkù àsọ tiẹ̀.
So wọn kò sí làákàyè kankan nù nǹkan tí wọ́n tó ń sọ yẹn pé 10 years ago ọdún mẹ́wàá sẹ́yìn. Bóyá Desmond bóyá káwọn èèyàn kan àbẹ̀yàn méjì kẹ́tì ẹ̀ pé wá kó má dàbí pé Ọláyínká Agboola nìkan ní sáà.
Ṣe rí tẹ́ bá ń sọ wípé ọdún mẹ́wàá sẹ́yìn 20 years ago, gbogbo wa náà kan 20 years ago, ara wa ó lè má mọ okun bíi 20 years ago mọ́. Ṣùgbọ́n èyí tó ṣe pàtàkì jùlọ ni pé ṣó ti ṣe rí, ṣó lè ṣe, ṣó ní ọpọlọ àti àwọn èèyàn wọ́n lè jọ ṣe.
Ọpọlọ àti
okun
yóò yẹ yín.
So eyín ọpọlọ ṣe àyẹ̀wò rẹ̀.
Ó dà kò burúkú sẹ́ni tó ní legal right láti confirm
àwọn president America 78 80 kí ni èjì wọn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni
wọ́n sì ń ṣe àbọ̀n ṣe. Ṣùgbọ́n níbí ká bára wa jẹ́ ká fà wálẹ̀ ń gòkè lọ ká wo ká.
Torí ibi tí mò ń bọ́rọ̀ bọ̀ náà ni because they mentioned health status. And as a matter of fact, some people believe it's being packaged like late Yaradua and present Ọlọ́run adaríjì mi. Ẹja ká má tanra wa jẹ ká yé pàjá lọ́bọ̀ fúnra wa. Tí nǹkan tó bá yẹ ká sọ tó yẹ ká ọmọlúàbí ni gbogbo wa. Ẹ jẹ́ ká wọlé ká má tún wá lọ sí ọ̀nà ká tún má tún gbọ́nà bò mí the same route ọ̀nà tá a ti ń gbà láti ayé Yaradua ká má tún wá gbà dì sí.
Ọ̀nà wo nìyẹn? Ṣé ọ̀nà Sókótó ni àbí Kútọ̀nù?
Náà mi ìṣẹ̀wọ̀n bóyá mi ìfẹ́ gbọ́nà.
Ọ̀nà kan ṣoṣo tó wà ni wípé ẹni tó bá mọ̀nà
ní ká tẹ̀lé.
Adarí ọkọ̀ òun fẹ́ wọkọ̀ ni pilot bàálù òun ló ń wà engineer wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ àwọn tó ń bá ṣiṣẹ́ wà ní ọkọ̀ tán gbogbo jọ ń ṣe ìyìn tí wọ́n ń pè ní adarí nìyẹn ẹni tá à ń sọ yìí ṣàdarí gidi ni ṣó lè kó àwọn èèyàn mọ́ra.
ọ̀dà kò burú ṣé ó lè kó àwọn èèyàn mọ́ra.
ṣó dẹ̀ ní ó ní ìmọ̀ àti òye ibi tó ń kó wa lọ.
ṣó ní ìmọ̀ àti òye ibi tó ń kó wa lọ.
ìyẹn ló ṣe pàtàkì.
ìyẹn ló ṣe pàtàkì. ọ̀dà kò burú ẹ̀yin ẹ̀ wá tẹ̀ ń gbọ́ wa tá a bá padà dé ààbò bóyá a lè fóyàn kan àbíyàn méjì láyè kán pè wá wọlé kán bá àlejò wa pàtàkì sọ̀rọ̀. ayé kò tọ́ on rédíò ní ètò tẹ́ ń gbọ́dọ̀ Splash 105.5 ní ibi tẹ́ ti ń gbọ́ wa ẹ ṣe àdúpẹ́ à ń padà bọ̀. You're welcome to the show. You're welcome back. The program is still Parrot Extra on radio. Ayé kò tọ́ on radio. Kí n tó gbàgbé, àtúntì ń pò ó ti ń jiná bọ̀ Parrot Extra magazine mi ti. Àwọn láàrin Gibson ẹ̀mẹ̀gbọ́n tó ń bá wa púpọ̀ tó ń ṣe lọ́wọ́ pẹ̀lẹ́pẹ̀lẹ́ dọ́wọ́ rẹ o. Ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo sọ ti yí ọ. Ó dà Parrot Extra magazine bóyá lọ́la ẹ ti máa rí tó ti wà ní orí igbá káàkiri. Ó dà wípé Desmond G náà wà ń bẹ̀. Ọlọ́run ó dárí jì wá ó dà our guest is still here Abayomi Oke a lawyer and former commissioner and a Baptist. How do you call yourselves? Batified. Seriously Batified Nigerian politician. You don't want to be called a politician. Anyway, are you also one of those canvassing for the restructuring of Nigeria?
Well, it depends on what and how we're looking at the issue of restructure. What are we talking about? Is it true federalism, strong component states, and a central that just handles our security and other issues? That's the most important thing. And secondly, if we're saying regional government, even Lawyer State or you are to Shunda somebody or Lautech, so
manage.
Yeah, so there's some dynamics that all the resources from each state, every state should keep resources and have certain percentage we send to the Fed to the states. We should reverse some things. That's to me, that's what I believe in restructuring rather than regional. Or you are to Shunda Lautech last
ọmọlúwàbí náà ni ò sí
bẹ́ẹ̀ni
ibi tá à ń lọ náà nìyẹn ó dáa kò burú hello àwọn èèyàn ti ń pè wá ọ̀rẹ́ àwọn èèyàn ara ń ta àwọn èèyàn ní burú ó dáa kò burú ẹjọ hello mà ẹjọ ta ló ń pè wá o ó dáa Mrs. Ọ̀pátúndé ẹ ṣe àlejò wá wà kálẹ̀ wọ́n gbọ́ yìí. Ó dáa kò burú. Nínú APC àbí. Àlàáfíà. Ó dà kò burú. Gbogbo ìlú. Wọ́n ní sọ. Pápápá àròjọ Mùsùlùkùn. Ó yá ẹ̀ sọ wọn. Àmín ká máa ṣòdodo ó dà ẹ ṣe Mrs. Ọ̀pátúndé ẹ ṣe ẹ dúpẹ́ ó dà bọ̀
ẹ ká sọ
gbólóhùn kan méjì orí ilẹ̀ ti mú.
ètò ààbò àti ètò ìjọba àti ìlànà ìjọba
template yẹn
òun náà ni manifesto òun dẹ̀ ni blueprint kí nígbà tí Ajímọ̀bí tó dé ó ti sọ nǹkan mẹ́rin tó fẹ́ ṣe ètò ààbò ó wà ń bẹ̀ ní ìta ń lò lọ iná presently báyìí ṣáà lè sọ pé tó ààbò wà nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ but ṣùgbọ́n nǹkan táwa ń sọ ni pé ní 2023 ò lágbára Ọlọ́run tá a bá ti wọlé ètò ààbò ó ṣe pàtàkì ó lè ṣe kókó òun ló máa jẹ́ kí àwọn ọ̀dọ́ tẹ̀ ń sọ yẹn kán lè ṣiṣẹ́ wọn dáadáa káwọn náà lè máa jáde kí tọkàn bá balẹ̀ àwọn èèyàn jáde á lọ sí.
Tọkàn bá ti balẹ̀ àwọn èèyàn jáde ọ̀dà kò burú. Let me just quickly ask you this one too because I'm just seeing it on my laptop now. Okay, your party APC is presently in power and things are the way they are in Nigeria today. What does APC a Tinubu presidency? You know, Tinubu is in APC today. What does APC Tinubu presidency, what does it want to do differently that will make Nigeria to be different when it becomes in 2 or 3 sentences?
There's 2 or 3 issues presently. The most important issue for us
is still your party, APC.
Yes, it's security. And everywhere a presidential candidate goes to, he talks about the security that is going to ensure security of lives and property. So that's very germane, and that's why the challenges we're having now. So what I'm saying in essence is, Asiwaju has promised to work on the security. Second is the economy. And let's not forget that there's a global recession. And I don't think any government in Nigeria has faced 2 recessions before.
Okay.
And this is the second one. We need to understand that. We need to explain. And if you look at the CBN as it is today, the amount of money the CBN has given to support our industrial sector, different sectors, agri sector, millions, billions of money. And that's why presently, if you look at agri, the Jonathan administration through the former minister, now the ADB, they did a lot in the fertilizer to break the cartel of fertilizer in Nigeria, which is a very good thing. And this present administration has supported farmers from small scale to large scale.
You were once a commissioner for youth and sports.
Yes.
And the Qatar 2022 is World Cup is going on right now. Nigeria is not there. What lesson does the country stand to learn from this?
Okay, quickly, I will just use an example of English or England national team.
Okay.
I think 2010 or 2014 World Cup, they came back and failed woefully. They went back to the drawing board, got the present coach Southgate to start from under 16. Koto disi England national team okay gba under 16, under 17 ta wa ngba yẹn. Onyan Southgate as under 16 coach. Ó dẹ̀ kó gbogbo àwọn Hurricane ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú wọn láti gbà yẹn tó fi dípò dórí àwọn Sakansin. Ambition wọn ni pé 2022 World Cup àwọn máa dé semi final àbí final. European Cup final tó dé yẹn they overreached their ambition. Nǹkan tí mò ń sọ ni pé ètò ìlànà ọjọ́ iwájú ìyẹn ló lack níbí. Fire brigade tá ti ń lò bọ̀ láti ọjọ́ iná òun náà la ṣe lò.
Àti ìyípadà.
Kò sí planning wípé òkè o 2029 o 2030 o ibi tá a máa dé rèé o ibi tá a dé
sí tó ní lédè kan ó dà kó ká tó máa lọ mí ní fẹ́ kẹ́ máa ṣe gbólóhùn kan méjì fún àwọn olóṣèlú mi kẹ́ẹ̀kan bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ àbí.
Olóṣèlú gbogbo wa náà nítorí gbogbo wa náà lólóṣèlú. Ètò èntèmi máa rọ̀ wá ní pé kẹ́ má jẹ́ kí ètò ìbò tó ń bọ̀ kó di jàgídíjàgan. Kò ní ìdí ká máa búra wa, kò ní ìdí ká yọ ọ̀bẹ, ká yọ àdá, kò ní ìdí ká máa sun billboard. Ní tó ṣe pàtàkì jùlọ ni pé ẹ jẹ́ ká sowọ́pọ̀ kí ìjọba, kí ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ kó lè gbòòrò, kó lè lọ òkè. Ẹ jẹ́ ká mójú ọ̀nà tó lè kọ́ wa sọ́nà. Ẹni tó dẹ̀ lè kọ́ wa sọ́nà ni ẹni tó ti ṣe rí tí òun ṣe bá débẹ̀ á máa yí lójú kan ọdún 3 ọdún 4 ó fi lọ. Òun ni
ẹni tó mọ̀nà ní kátẹ́lẹ̀. Ọ̀dà ṣé ẹ fẹ́ fi fóònù nọ́mbà yín lẹ̀ káwọn èèyàn máa tó wá fẹ́ bí yín ní nǹkan mìíràn ṣé ẹ fẹ́ fi lẹ̀ ọ̀dà kúkúrú. Well, a dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín. On behalf of management, once again, I thank you for taking time out of no time. Emma Bino, Rojo Musolokuni, you are here with us now today, and we appreciate it. God bless you very much, sir. So it's on this note that I will be signing out. Timile Infashoro, Lawale Awe, Lanre Olabisi, Mayowa, Eshu, however, for further comments on issues relating to this show, send messages to 0805 500 1736. 0805 500 1736. My name is Olayinka Agola. Till next week, Tuesday, go and pick up your own Parrot Extra magazine. I will say, God bless Nigeria. God bless us all. Good morning.
ẹ ṣe wá ṣojú bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ fẹ́